If you've spent even a few minutes online looking at men's health advice, you've probably seen the headlines. Doctors are hiding this spice from older men. Your blood flow is collapsing after 60. Natural remedies can do what pills can't. For many men, especially after 40 or 50, these messages can feel alarming. You may notice that your energy isn't what it used to be. Your circulation feels weaker, recovery takes longer, and you start wondering whether this is just aging or whether something is quietly working against your body. My name is Dr. Morgan. I'm a licensed urologist and men's sexual health specialist. I work with men every day who want clear, honest answers, not hype, not fear, and not miracle promises. In this video, I'm going to explain what many men should stop ignoring when it comes to circulation and vitality, and how certain traditional foods, including one surprisingly overlooked spice, may support vascular health as men age. One of the points we'll cover often surprises my patients the most. Make sure you stay until the end, because understanding how your body responds after 60 is far more important than chasing quick fixes. Let's get started. Point 1. Why circulation changes after 60 and why it matters. As men age, one of the biggest changes happening quietly inside the body is reduced blood vessel flexibility. Think of your blood vessels like elastic garden hoses. In younger years, they expand easily when blood flow increases. Over time, due to aging, inflammation, high blood sugar, smoking, or poor diet, those hoses become stiffer. This matters because circulation affects energy levels, muscle endurance, brain clarity, and yes, sexual health. Reduced circulation isn't just about performance, it's a whole body issue. Conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease accelerate this process. When blood vessels don't respond well, tissues receive less oxygen and nutrients. The result is fatigue, slower recovery, and reduced responsiveness throughout the body. This is why urologists often say, what's good for your heart is good for male vitality. Supporting circulation early, not after problems become severe, is one of the smartest strategies men can adopt after 60. Point 2. Why diet plays a bigger role than most men realize. Many men assume circulation issues are purely mechanical or genetic, but in reality, diet influences blood flow every single day. Certain foods increase inflammation and oxidative stress. Others support healthier vessel lining, known as the endothelium. This lining controls how well blood vessels open and close. When the endothelium is stressed from processed foods, excess sugar, or poor nutrient intake, blood flow suffers. Traditional diets across many cultures used spices and plant compounds not for flavor alone, but because they supported digestion, circulation, and metabolic balance. Modern diets have largely removed these elements. That's where ingredients like cloves come into the conversation, not as cures, but as supportive tools within a healthy lifestyle. Point 3. What makes cloves interesting from a medical perspective? Cloves are dried flower buds that have been used for centuries in traditional medicine systems. From a medical standpoint, cloves are notable for 3 reasons. They contain antioxidant compounds. They support circulation by reducing oxidative stress. They may help support blood vessel function indirectly. Oxidative stress damages the lining of blood vessels over time. Antioxidants help neutralize that stress. Cloves contain compounds such as eugenol, which has been studied for its anti-inflammatory and vascular supporting properties. To be clear, cloves are not medications. They do not override disease. But when used appropriately, they may support the body's natural systems that regulate blood flow. In older men, even modest improvements in vascular function can translate into noticeable differences in energy and responsiveness. Point 4. How circulation, nerves, and male response are connected. One common misconception is that male response is purely hormonal. In reality, it involves 3 systems working together: blood vessels, nerves, hormones. If blood flow is reduced, nerves receive weaker signals. If nerves are impaired, common in diabetes, responsiveness drops further. Poor circulation can also affect smooth muscle tissue, which plays a role in vascular expansion. Supporting circulation helps improve tissue oxygenation, reduce fatigue, enhance nerve signaling efficiency. This is why urologists focus heavily on vascular health, When men report changes after 50 or 60, natural dietary compounds don't force anything, they support the environment your body operates in. Point 5. How men over 60 can use cloves safely and responsibly. This is critical. More is not better. Cloves are potent. Excessive use can irritate the digestive system or interact with medications, especially blood thinners. From a practical standpoint, many men use cloves in one of three gentle ways: lightly infused in warm beverages, used sparingly in cooking, occasionally as part of a broader anti-inflammatory diet. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Cloves should never replace prescribed medications. If you have cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or are on anticoagulants, you should always speak with your physician before adding concentrated herbal products. Think of cloves as supportive nutrition, not treatment. Point 6. The biggest mistake men make when seeking natural solutions. Here's the surprising point I mentioned earlier. The biggest mistake isn't choosing the wrong supplement. It's ignoring the foundation. No spice, vitamin, or food works well if blood sugar is uncontrolled, blood pressure is high, sleep is poor, physical activity is absent. I've seen men add every supplement imaginable while continuing habits that damage blood vessels daily. Real improvement comes from managing weight, walking regularly, reducing smoking or alcohol, supporting cardiovascular health. When natural foods like cloves are added on top of these foundations, they make sense. When they're used as shortcuts, they disappoint. Closing message. Let's bring this together. As men age, circulation becomes one of the most important and overlooked aspects of health. It influences energy, strength, mental clarity, and overall vitality. Cloves are not magic, but they are an example of how traditional foods can support modern health goals when used responsibly. The real takeaway is this: your body is still responsive after 60. It simply needs better support. Taking your health seriously doesn't mean fear. It means understanding how your body works and making steady, informed choices. Talk openly about men's health. Ask questions. Work with professionals who respect your goals and your intelligence. Aging is not the end of vitality. It's a different chapter that rewards wisdom, consistency, and care. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, stay curious, stay proactive, and take pride in taking care of yourself. Your health is worth it.